Ready for that boom, baby, boom. Rise and shine. It's your morning marijuana motivation time. As soon as that dawn cracks over the sky, you can see it. It's alive all over the valley, rising and shining every morning, regardless if you're put together or not. That's just the way it works, man. The sun will rise if you think you're a winner or a loser, dude. And that's why I said this morning, you win some, you lose some. Lost a girlfriend, lost a friend, uh, got unfriended, and I'm still waking up in the end. That's what it's like. That's what life is like. Life will put you on the rocks one minute and then lift you up the next, and then you will know that you are alive. That's this morning's motivation. We're going to get into it, shall we? Shall we? I thought I already cleaned this off, but it looks like it wants to be a little bit of a bitch, but when is life not being a little bitch? I'll wait. Right? Always trying to fuck with us, always trying to fuck with the shine. As soon as it cracks dawn, we're gonna light this blunt, you know what I'm saying? Same time. Same motherfucking time, and it's coming. You can feel the energy between people when they're talking shit about you, or they don't want to really be your friend, or they don't really want to be in love with you. You can feel it. You can fake it for a little bit. You can make love. You can say I love you. You can even fucking spend love money on people, but it doesn't make them love you. It doesn't make them turn around and appreciate you. It doesn't make them just be like, yeah, you know what? You're right. I wasn't supposed to act that way with you. Or I was supposed to treat you better. Or I owe you one. There's a lot out there, dude. And life is like that. Life is a game. And just like gambling, you know, right up and down the strip, one moment you're up and the next minute you're down. And you won't know. You won't know what happened to you. You won't know what happened to your chips. You won't know what happened to your life. You won't know what happened to your friends. It's just so unpredictable. Like I said, one minute I was getting married and the love of my life and she was pregnant. The next minute, there's another abortion. Just lost another girlfriend, and the sun will rise tomorrow. That's what it is. And that's why you have to realize you win some, you lose some. One minute you're banging the hottest chick on the beach, and the next minute she's cursing your name. One minute you're telling your friends that you love them, and the next minute they're blocking you. One minute you're the man, welcome back, and next minute they're cursing at you and wanting you to trap. This life is a fucking trap. This life is a trip. This whole thing is a game. And in your mind, you're going to have to play, regardless of how you feel. Is that where we're at? I feel like it's coming. I feel like it's coming. It's so bright. You can't stop the shine. And that's what life's about. For those that want to keep rising, and those that want to keep shining, this show's dedicated to those that know that there are days that are going to feel like shit, and there are days that are going to feel like gold, and you're going to have to figure out and live in between those times. Yeah, now you're going to have to live in between the good days and the bad days, in between your sane brain and your psycho brain, in between all those things. I was watching these girls this morning, and they were like, girls just want to have fun. They had their drinks, they were shaking their ass, they were at the Cosmopolitan, they were having the time of their lives. At the same time, they were all alone by themselves. And it was just like, you know, when you're bored, you start dancing with your friend. There it is. There's the first shine of the day. Let's go. Rise and shine with me. There it is. Thanks to Dick shit. We're doing First Friday sessions again. Yes, bless. Watch the sunrise with me this morning. Let the clouds go away and the sun shining. Sunrise, baby. Feels good. Only at the horizon can you see how fast the sun rises. You know? Every other time you're like, damn, it's a long ass day. Or I'm bored. Or when's this day gonna be over? Right. We don't appreciate it. We don't rise. We pre-predict negative outcomes. We assume that people are doing the worst. I'm over here not doing anything, being on my celibacy tip, not having any sex, not hollering at no one. I go to a sex party. My girlfriend or ex-girlfriend now sees the party and breaks up with me. Like, I can't handle it. And I was like, what the fuck did I do? You know what I mean? I'm over here recruiting for faceless porn, and you're over here drilling holes in my canoe. That's just what it is. Welcome to the school bus, y'all. Stay in school, kids. Stay in school. There's a whole world out there. If that ain't on time, I don't know what else is. Sunrise, baby. But that's what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to find that shine every time. We're going to have to rise and shine. We're going to have to get back up after disappointments. We're going to have to find new friends when other friends unfriend or block or delete or, you know, don't want to be girlfriends anymore, don't want to be fiancés anymore, don't want to be friends anymore. I get it. People change. It's weird because, like I was saying the other day, it's like when they only get what they want, right? You know, you can see people act a certain type of way because they're getting what they want. They'll be nice to you, kind of like the girl the other night, like, hey, hi, oh, let me, can we just get some food? And didn't even have enough money for the food. Knew it, acted like she didn't, and then the next day, do you think you heard from her? No. Thanks for the food. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for smoking me out. No. No. It's time for a new supply. It's time for a new donor. There's already somebody else banging her. You know what I mean? Like, this is what people do. They go from place to place to place because they're needy. And when you're in need, you're going to act a certain way. Please, sir, please, I'll do whatever it takes. Well, where's that attitude in prison? That's where I got this from. That's where I got Satan's addiction from, because I knew I could do something with my 5 years. You're trying to capture me and put me in a prison cell for 5 years. Watch me. I don't have to sit around and wait. I'm going to make something happen. No wait, make. Make over wait. Can we make a fucking shirt? That's what I'm talking about. There's a lot of people that just want to wait for something to happen. They want somebody to explain their life to them. They want somebody to bend the rules as if energy lies, and it doesn't. You can't lie. You know if somebody really loves you. You know if someone secretly hates you. You can feel it. You can feel when somebody's on your side or just rolling with the lie. And it's just like, oh man, I don't want to lie to myself. I don't want to lie to my love. I don't want to lie to my life. You know, the realer I can get with myself, the realer results I can get. I don't have to fake the funk on a nasty dunk, you know, because it's really happening. Let's go, yellow school bus. Let's go. And that's what I wanted from my life. I wanted it to really happen. I didn't want to just win some, lose some. I wanted to actually win. And I knew I was going to actually lose. But let's get some wins on this board. Let's get some real friends, like my friend Jenny Face, who I've known for over 20 years, and she looks good, and all her friends are grateful, and I set her profile picture, and that was a touchdown. She thanks me, helped me out with some finances so I could feed that friend. You know, like, people just don't even understand. And in that understanding, there's a gray zone. There's a world out there where you're just like, fuck, man, I don't have the answers. I don't know what's going to happen. Life is a mystery. But the big mystery is, will you show up in your life? That's what I want to know, you know? Are you going to just let this time and tide go by and realize that you're a part of it too? Your decisions, your actions, your inactions, they add up. And whether you want to front or be real or understand, that's really up to you. Your aptitude, your attitude, your altitude, all up to you. I think I'm going to have to do an aptitude, altitude, attitude shirt, but it's up to you, man. Nobody gives a shit. They're going to watch you burn. Time will tick. They'll just let you sit. And you were just there on your phone, right? You're such a good friend, liking someone else's post, wasting more of your time. That's why I told friends, I don't fucking make any comments without me making a business move, like a hashtag or a website, or mention something. Otherwise, it just took my time and nothing happens. If we're going to give each other engagement, let's give each other business as well. That's just my perspective. I'd like to explain that to people. I didn't hurt no one. you supported me and we supported each other. If it's not a win-win like that, what the fuck are we doing it for? Oh, I get it. We're doing it for our self-survival. We'll do whatever it takes just to keep paying rent to some dude that it's just profit for him. It's not even him really starving. It's just profit, and we'll do that. We'll get a house and convert it. You know, as long as someone else is paying us, then we're good, right? Somebody else is renting our Airbnb. Somebody else is renting our Toro car. You know, as long as we're up and someone else is down, who minds, right? Win some, lose some. I didn't want to give up anything. You know, I didn't want to give up believing in a truth that at the end of the day, I live my life. I make mistakes. I piss people off. Some people get me, some people don't. God damn, that's resonant as fuck. Ooh. But at the same time, I still gotta live. What quality of life I live, it's dependent on me and the quality of my thoughts. Quality of my weed. Joy Weed Club. And the quality of my communication, because apparently if I don't communicate right, it doesn't shine right and it comes out me. Not uncontrollably, but not in the manner that it was intended. So, you know, sure, the sun is shining on me and I feel it on my back, but I also feel it on my mind. You know, I touch my chest, I feel it in my heart. You know, these things, they're tough for us, man. Not knowing what's going to happen in the future, feeling the pain of the past, not understanding how much power we actually have. That shit's weird, bro. And we didn't know. Resin. Sweet resin. And we didn't know what would happen with the decisions that we made. When we made them, we thought we had the best decision possible. It's a mystery what's going to happen on the other side of that door. You know, everybody want to know what's behind door number 1. You won't get to know. There's no hints. There's no knowledge. There's no knowing. It's just there. And then 1 minute it's there, and 1 minute it's not. 1 minute you're chasing all these likes, and the next minute you're getting blocked. At any minute, resin on my hand. At any minute, Facebook could take it back. I know that's what they did to us. They straight took it back. They did to me on my 40th birthday. You think you own your page. You think you own your name. You think your name and Instagram is going to have fame. And one day you wake up and it's blocked. And then you don't have the dopamine. And you don't have the lie. All you have is your life. And that rise and that shine in the same 24 hours I have. And whatever you do in your heart, in your mind, in your soul, when you live in here, you live in these walls, inside of an apartment, inside of a skull, inside of a fucking soul, and then you try to make the best of it. This meat sack. Exercise it so it feels better, looks better, does better, you know, eat better so that it functions better, you know. Those are the things we want to control. Then we look out there and we want a better car. Then we want gas money. Then we need a bigger home. Then we own these things. Then we'll still complain. And then it's never enough. Rich people know it the most because they'll be on some shit. I can't buy it. I can't buy self-respect. I can't buy confidence. I can't buy bravery. Ain't there, bro. It's not there. But the sun is. If you're waking up, you are. And there's your life. So say, like there was this portal. They were looking at the Ankh and showing it like the uterus of a female and said that this is a portal from the invisible to the visible. And that's how crazy this is, that you might be talking to someone's future mother, or already someone's mother, or someone's grandmother. Their power of how many people they brought into the planet. You think you're talking to just the one person, but there's like 9 people behind them. And you think you're just talking to the person, but there's a whole storm inside them. And you think you know people, and then you don't. You don't really know them. So that's what it really was, You think people are so put together. You'd be like, wow, she's smiling in a gangbang. You're like, Jesus. Oh, she looks so pretty on Sundays. You know what I mean? Like, wow, they must be really happy in the pictures. But when it comes to real shine, when it comes to real rise, when it comes to getting your head out of your own ass, that's the hard part. That's the hard part, to go back and establish childhood traumas. And people go, I'm anxiously avoidant, and I've got narcissistic tendencies, and I'm manic depressive, and you're identifying yourself. You're wearing these words, the labels. The truth is it function for you? Go for a fuck if you're a Capricorn or a Leo or a Virgo, bro. Are you a person? Are you a human being that's functioning? It's fucking resins all over the place. Can you not be crazy in public or in life or in private? Do you have mental stability? How about physical stability? How about financial stability? Again, all shaky. And then you're in the same boat as me. And then sometimes people don't want to be in the same boat. They don't want to be in the poverty boat. They don't want to be in the denial boat. They don't want to be in the early rising boat, They're in the boat that they want to be in, and they're paddling the way that they want to paddle. And then they can't be surprised at what cove they kayaked up in. And like, you were there. Or you weren't. Either way, you floated up. And where your destination is strictly determined by decisions. And I'm sitting here going like, fuck. How am I not making better decisions? What are my results? Is this the Mercury in retrograde? Is this where the weird happens? Is this where I avoid the bullshit? Who knows? I don't know. All I know is that I'm going to keep going. That I'm quite used to women leaving my life. That I'm quite used to being alone. And I'm quite used to my goals. So, we were saying I don't finish what I say. I do shoot a long shot. I do want to get over the fence, right? And shoot for the stars and get over the fence. There's a lot of people that don't want to take any shots. I call my shots. I want a bungalow on an island in a foreign country. Not grandiose. At first I wanted to own an island. Learn how to fly a plane. Land on the landing strip, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's grandiose. Right now I'll just be happy with a small little home, little slice of heaven, and a little piece of mind. I know my mind will probably never find peace. I know my soul will probably always be tortured. I know I got some cross to bear, and I bear that cross, but I also lift it up, myself in the morning, myself to exercise, myself to business. Shit, I fucking got this bit closer to Mark Echo. Not only did I shake his hands, but his handler's calling me. And not only do we have a weed club, and he's the chairman of the Miami chapter, not only are we growing and making business moves, but I put it in his ear. I was like, don't forget that Saints brand shirt is a profit to non-profit. The 100% of the profit goes to Saints Giving. Saints Giving is going to be an app for feeding the homeless. Now, you haven't done it yet. Well, I fed the homeless for 10 years. Well, you haven't made the app yet. Well, I'm calling my shot Do you have 10 grand on it? Well, your website's not up. Well, have you paid for your dues yet? No. Okay, then shut the fuck up. That's people demanding without giving. You know, I got to eat first. Okay. Well, where's your money? Oh shit, I just want to eat. I didn't want to actually have to work. And then my dad would tell you, you don't work, you don't eat. Very Republican of him. The Democrats would be like, well, you're human too. Let's give you some SNAP benefits. That's not going to cover the rent. And then we do housing vouchers. And then we do Section 8. And then we keep giving coupons. And then we keep giving excuses. And then we give ourselves the same routine over and over again and wondering why our results haven't changed. I'm grateful, bro. I'm grateful I kept the weight off. I'm grateful I can wake up and my brain works for me, you know? I'm grateful that I'm even determined to anything, because Lord knows if I would have just quit, I don't even know how to spell give up. You know, it's just like, it's just not in me. So some people, they're going to have to do this. Look, what exactly is Weed Club? Weed Club is a group that I created worldwide so people could share stoner information on how to source and smoke safely. Everywhere that I've been, the only thing I see is beautiful people. Beautiful people. Oh, don't you know, don't you know? Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, don't you know, don't you know? Oh, beautiful. Live your life, live your life. Let your dreams inside. It's your life, it's your life. Don't let them be inside you. Lyrics on shirts. Billionaire Blunt. Travel by Saints, it's all there. Join Weed Club. And that's what it is. What exactly is Weed Club? First rule of Weed Club is we don't talk about Weed Club. Second rule of Weed Club. Who the fuck told you about Weed Club? Who vouches for you? Wow, the most resonating blunt I've had in a long time. It's just all over the place. And that's what it's going to have to be. You know, with my dying breath. Just me swinging at my dreams. Doing the dream launcher. I call it the dream launcher, but it's sight in an hour. And every fucking idea that you ever had, I got friends coming out of the woodwork. Well, when my personal life wants to take a nosedive, it's always like my business does better. Talking with Mark Echo's handlers, and they're making chapters, Florida chapters for Weed Club, and they want to meet up in February, and I get another chance to hang out with Mark Echo and pitch him the Saints brand, and you know, straight to the Saints giving, and then what else? Be an instigator. You know, and starting things, rubbing elbows, bro. I already met Mike Tyson twice and Mark Echo twice, same spot. Not both of them at the same spot. They were at the same spot where I met them last time, but there they were, Mike and Mark, just chilling like a motherfucker. People that changed the game, and I want to be a game changer. You know, it might not vibe with everybody. You know, not like I was watching Napoleon. Not that I'm doing grandiose or anything, but there's people that are so driven that it drives other people away. Or I don't want to be around people that make excuses. I want to be around people that want to be healthy. And I do like lifting weights, and I do like being on a diet, and I do like losing weight, and I do like feeling great, and I do like fucking living this life. And you know, not for nothing, I'm actually doing the work. So it's grateful that I got a team that helps me work. That shout out to Miles, helping the dream come true. And now we got Sight in an Hour working for all the dreams in you. You know, we got friends hit me up. Yo, Saint, call me when I'm not drunk. But I need a website. Actually, I need 3 websites. Another friend, actually, I need 2 websites. And I think I hit my 100 goal pretty quick as soon as we launch it. It was supposed to be launched September 1st, but now it's September 3rd, right? September 4th already. And then, boom, it's already over. You know, it's already happened so fast, you know? Pretty soon it'll be November, and it'll be another season. I got to make that 20 grand last. So, you know, it's one of those, bro. It's one of those. You know, you can live your life, or keep your dreams inside. Lose your head. Don't let it beat you up inside you. Don't let them bring you down. No, the beauty is inside you. Don't let them break you down. No. Oh, don't you know? Don't you do? Oh shit. I thought this guy just pulled a U-turn. There was a cop that pulled a U-turn. I thought he was pulling the guy over. I was like, don't start the morning like that. The sun just rose. Don't be that kind of fucking cop. Anyway, it turns out my friend, she's like, oh, I did that a while back, like a month ago, when I thought you two were still friends before I found out he wasn't lying. That was forever ago. Laugh out loud, my bad. So there you go. My friend re-added me, and it blocked me by accident because of her ex-boyfriend or husband or baby daddy, and they were arguing, and she got emotional, and she unfriended me, and I didn't know till just now, and she just realized that it was forever ago. We've been friends and talking the whole time, and I had no clue till this morning when he tagged her in a love thing, and it didn't show in my thing, and I was like, what the fuck? That's how people are, fickle. So emotional. One minute they're your friend, the next minute they're not. One minute they're one minute they're sleeping on the floor, and then the next minute they're not thanking your mom. I swear for God. And then it'll be like, I just met you, but now you got the lights off. It is a full-on trip to me. That people can trip out, that we can assume things, but we're valuable. So there it is. I mean, I don't even know if this is a morning motivation anymore because it's so real. It's almost like you want to give up because you're just like, fuck, dude. If I do it, I can only do it for a little bit. I'm not a fucking robot. If I make it work, it'll only work for a little bit because eventually things change. You know, I want to make an impact because I don't want to be bored. I want to live a blessed life because who wants to not live? You know, it's hard to watch other monkeys live in such a wealth and privilege, and then it's hard to watch the other monkeys live without nothing and not even water. So it's just one of these things that we are so extreme, so bipolar, that saints and addiction, those two words together, I never heard it before. And that's why I put them together. You know, as black and white as it is, I was just like, I'm an extreme black and white person, extremely in love, and I'll do some bipolar shit, manic shit, and want to get married real quick. And then I'll go into some deep depression, and then I'll go into some deep meditation, and then I'll go into some deep exercise, and then I'll go into some deep celibacy, and then sometimes I'm very connected and Mr. Advice, and then sometimes I'm an asshole and you don't want to talk to me twice. I'm all that and then some, all the above, and it's just one of those things that I think it's got to be honest. You know, I think a lot of people, they're just not honest about their actions or their responsibilities or their accountabilities, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to have to do that. What was it again? It was your um not your attitude, altitude, but it was your aptitude. And that's what we're going to do this morning with birds flying up next to me and everything. So, you know, make sure you keep rising and shining. Make sure you know yourself, you know. And what was the name of this one? I said what did I call this show? It doesn't even tell me what I called it, but come on, Mark, you can't be that high. First I was gonna be like shine out the shade, but I did that earlier this week, and then I said they don't know. Fuck, I don't even know. Fucking stoner. So anyway, that was or something. Are you don't? They don't care. That's what it was. They don't care. They don't care. We're half asleep and half unaware. So, you know, what can you do? Tune in, tune out, drop out, drop in. Do whatever you gotta do. But time ain't gonna wait for you to figure it out. I know that much. The sun's already risen, so go be free. Peace and love. And as always, Chigathon. Oh, it's you win some, you lose some. That's what I said. Yeah, that's what it is. Welcome to Vegas. High on chips. I'll see you on the other side. Peace.